Difference between learning and conditioning. Look at this picture: learning, conditioning, classical and operant conditioning. Look at this experiment. A detail going on. Learning. It is the process of acquiring new knowledge, skills, behaviors, or attitudes through experience, study, or instruction. But conditioning is a type of learning in which a organism forms associations between stimuli and responses through repeated experiences. Difference between a definition: learning, a broad process involving the acquisition of knowledge, skills, behaviors, or attitudes through experience or practice. But conditioning, a specific type of learning that involves associations between stimuli and responses. To scope, learning encompasses various forms, example observational learning, insight learning, cognitive learning, but conditioning a narrowed concept, namely including classical and operant conditioning. Three types. Learning includes cognitive, social, observational, experimental, and conditioning. But conditioning mainly divided into classical conditioning and operant conditioning. For mechanism, learning can involve conscious understanding, insight, or reasoning. Conditioning primarily automatic or reflective responses built through repetition and reinforcement. High role of awareness. Learning may or may not involve awareness. Example, insight learning involves active mental processing. Conditioning often occurs without conscious awareness. 6. Influence of reinforcement. Learning. Reinforcement may or may not be required. Example, Latin learning. Conditioning, reinforcement, or association is essential for response development. 7. Origin theories. Learning based on various theories, behaviorist, cognitive, social learning theories, but conditioning primarily grounded in behaviorist theories. Example, Paulo, Skinner. 8. Application. Learning applies to education, skill development, therapy, personal growth. Conditioning commonly applied in behavior modification, habit formation. 9. Examples. Learning. A student understanding math concepts or learning to ride a bicycle. Conditioning a dog salvating at the sound of bell, classical, or a child cleaning their room to get a reward, operant, conditioning. 10. Complexity. Learning can involve complex process like thinking, memory, and reasoning, but conditioning usually involves simpler stimulus response mechanisms. Thank you. Have a nice day.